traders and welcome to Sin Spacies. This is the channel where I show you retro gaming and also modern gaming, and I just try to bring you the best of both worlds and put it on my channel. And so far I've been continuing to have a look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, and we are up to the last of the Golden Axe games on the Mega Drive, and that is Golden Axe 3. Now this game was released to Japan and that was it. It only got a Japanese official cartridge release 1995. They later released it on the Genesis, which was a downloadable service. Yes, in 1995 it was only available via download, and the quality of this game has been very, very questionable. In fact, Sega have gone on record as saying that they were very embarrassed about the quality of this game, and it got panned with very low scores in all of its reviews, and it never ever actually got an official release anywhere outside of Japan and via Telegenesis on the in the US market. So very, very obscure title, and I don't understand really why a game with such a high pedigree and such a high IP recognition as Golden Axe would have such a limited release. I just don't understand why they didn't try to make this a big budget, last hurrah for the Mega Drive. And it came out later in the Mega Drive's cycle, but it wasn't too late for them to be able to get very big sales on this. Anyway, let's try to see if we can have fun with Golden Axe 3 on the Mega Drive. Let's do this. Oh dear, what are we in for? They couldn't even draw up or resize the sprite. And the title screen's not even centered? Why is it to the right like that? Oh man, that's just odd. I mean, it doesn't affect the game, it's just odd. Oh, this is going to be interesting. So, in this one, God, that's a terrible player select screen. You can't even choose Gilius. He is no longer a playable character. And this dude looks like Axe Battler. It ain't Axe Battler. He's called Cane Grinder. That's right. I don't know. And then you got this. I'm sure that's Tyrus Flare still. And then you got this dude who's got a mean mullet. And you know what? I'm gonna go with Mullet Man. Mullet Man. Oh wow, he gets zapped for his troubles. Now that you have been released from the evil curse, your mission is to defeat the Prince of Darkness and return with the Golden Axe. Go now, brave warrior. Gilius, we need your help, man. We don't need this big ox thing, dude. He just basically grabs him and punches him in the gut over and over again. Oh, it does look terrible. At least now, I will give him one thing. You've now got a life meter, a proper life meter. I really do hate this controller. The D-pad is terrible. You just can't get the up or the down right. It just is random when you hit it. Come on. Alright, we're riding a snail that spits it. Is that Yoshi? Oh. So yeah, I wasn't really expecting big things from this game. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, this was never released in Australia. I never got to see this. That's why when I heard that there was a Golden Axe 3, I was like, I don't remember seeing that. I don't even remember getting a cartridge or a disc for it. And a dodgy download. There wasn't even that. Did that guy just beer gut me? Oh, he got walloped by the mullet. Violence to women. Oh, that's not good. It just grabs him in a headlock and that's supposed to be formerly the best move in the game, and now they've taken it away. The death dive. That's it. What are we doing? There's no commentating or anything of what's going on. Right, we're now just for whatever reason just hopping on board a cart and yeah. This kind of reminds me of AC/DC when they're riding on the back of the truck singing Highway to Hell. Oh no! This dude's... I don't know. I don't mind the character design for this guy. It's just drawn really badly, but I get what they were trying to go for, this big behemoth dude. I just think that the Golden Axe franchise is just so wasted with Sega. They really could have done something much bigger, much bolder with this franchise. It had the potential. And now you have to actually pick them up. I'm sure in the other one you just walked over them. I'm not... anyway. Okay, we got dudes dropping in. Oh, now they're down, like... The upgrade that they had before, where you could choose partial magic, that's now gone. You have to use all your magic. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that's it. Punch that knight. Select. Oh wow, you can actually pick which way you go. Oh, that's something different. Did they have to write actual alphabetical letters instead of just coming up with random hieroglyphics? Oh wow, we got a treasure chest. That's something new. What's he doing? What happened there? God, this is terrible. Oh, now I've got 2 male symbols there. Does that mean I'm double the man that I used to be? What the hell is that meant to be? That's just odd. Yeah, this is what I'm looking at before. You just hit me with a subway roll. Oh, this is borderlining on Master System, this stuff. The graphics are just terrible. It's a shame because it looked like they were trying to do something with the oh, this is the... You can't just use part of your magic. That sucks. And his magic is pretty lame. This is a mullet man saving that damsel in distress. Oh. What was that run from her? That was just weird. Ah. Actually, I've just figured out. I think that's meant to mean that there's 4 dudes you got to kill. Oh, what was with the neck thing going on there? I just got necked. I don't like how the action stops just to get the magic going. Yeah, I don't get this business with the symbols up in the top right. Yeah, no wonder this was released only as a digital download in 1995. Ah. Well, that was disappointing. These guys are bugger hard. Alright, we're down to one dude. Stop defending yourself. Succumb to my power. Oh, what? So yeah, with this version of the game Golden Axe 3, there's no one out there that I can recall ever hearing having any sort of sentimental attachment to this particular game. Mainly due to the fact that very few people probably ever got to play it. Even my friends in the States, I don't hear any of them saying that they've ever played this. And you know, I mean, I'm sitting here criticizing this game, and you know, rightly so. It is looking really terrible, but it's got just got beer gutted again. It's got potential. Just that looks wrong. But you know what I mean. This could have been a really good game if done right, if given the proper amount of polish. This just looks like a beater. And this came out in '93, so someone saw Super Mario World and went, you know what, that would make a really good usable beast in this game. They're not called beasts, they're called something else. I'll put it up in the Did You Know Facts. They got some stupid name for these animals you can ride. Beastarians or something. Ah, come on. And I remember reading someone whinging about this game, how hard it is to work out where you are up and down on the map. And I thought that this guy was probably just whinging. No, I can confirm it is hard to work out whereabouts up and down you are in relation to the other characters when you go to kill them. One thing they did though that I can see, which is a bit of an improvement, is they put a shadow on the characters. There was no shadow in Golden Axe 2. They took it away for some reason. I think Golden Axe 1 had it. Golden Axe 1 was just so damn well done. What is it with video game developers and their fascination with chicks in bondage? It's in every game. And if you don't believe me, go check out Streets of Rage. Golden Axe has got it. And there's also Final Fight. I think Double Dragon's got it as well. All these fighting games have at least one chick in bondage. As I said before, I really think that Sega should have just held out and released a Golden Axe on the Sega Saturn that was more arcade-like to show off that system's abilities. All the fans from the original Golden Axe would have gone onto it. They would have sold enough, I reckon. There were so many people that loved the Golden Axe franchise on the Mega Drive that you could have released anything and it would have sold. But unfortunately, Sega took advantage of that and they exploited that. They just released trash, such as this. So the story goes that the guy that created Golden Axe was influenced by... Oh, I'm influenced by a complete rogering here. He was influenced by Jason and the Argonauts, with the skeletons attacking and all the rest of it, and it looked cool. So I'm going up and down, but it's going diagonally. That's weird. He can breathe fire? Who's that? Which one's that? Is it him that did that? Oh, come on. Yeah, that's weird. It goes diagonally there. Oh. Yeah, this got very, very low reviews, and it even had people warning anyone that was interested in importing it from Japan, don't bother wasting your money, was the exact words from one of the reviews. And that's really sad. Because most times you read, oh, make sure you get a copy of this, and don't miss this at all costs. This is... This is just one of those games that showed Sega were not really that precious when it came to their IPs, and still aren't. Smell bacon! Oh! Well, you want to be like that? Well, here you go. I felt the earth move under my feet. Bye! No! Oh, you both want to still dance. Yeah, have a punch in the gut, double dragon style. Oh, I just realised he's got more than 4 arms. No, he's got the 4. Okay. Yeah, punch him in the gut. See you later. I've got to work out how to do this block. You can block if you quickly put back. Oh wow, that is just so weird. If you press the other button the other side quickly, you can block. But that just doesn't feel natural at all. So far, I've only been able to pull off these cheap, crappy magic attacks because I haven't been able to find any magic at all. Ooh. Oh no! Yeah, see you later. I think... Oh, last credit. I think they judge you with the grades by how many times you punch and you hit. So your hit to strike... Punch to strike ratio is probably what grades you. Which is why I'm grading so low. That would actually make sense. So there's a lot of palette swapping, I should say, going on. These are darker dudes, so they're more aggressive than the red ones or whatever they were before. I don't know. Yeah, I could do that. Tells me our boss is coming up. Rule 101, when it comes to gaming, when you see some food being handled out, you know there's a boss coming up. Oh jeez, go easy. Those attacks are really annoying. You can't attack up, you can't attack down. Oh wow, okay. What? Nice job, however it won't be so easy next time. I would like to see if the fans could make a Golden Axe 4. If someone has done it, I reckon you could do so much with this title, with this IP. And Sega have just been lazy. And I think I'm about to come up to the end of my video here. Oh, I blocked one. Oh wow, we got a block. Oh, I'm on the head of the eagle. Yay! And that will do me, I think. Well, that sucked. How did we rate? So it tells you which direction you went. Okay. And you dead. And you dead. Oh, I gotta screenshot that. So that's been my look at the Golden Axe series, and I just gotta quickly duck to see what's next. I think it's going to be Phantasy Star. One moment. Well, it turns out that coming up next on this series of games is a little platformer called Kid Chameleon, and I don't know, I kind of liked it. I didn't like the music, but I thought the concept was good. Was it carried out well? We'll see. I seem to be doing that a lot with this series. Trust me, the good stuff is coming up. It really is. But Kid Chameleon is coming up next on my look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. Guys, tell me what you think of the Golden Axe series. Am I alone in thinking this, that the Golden Axe series is a game that had so much potential, like Golden Axe 4? If I was to come up with a Golden Axe 4, seriously, there's just so much stuff that I could put in there. Weapons pulling down, power-ups, I don't know, there's just so much more, and the graphics on this is just terrible. Like, you could have had so much more potential with the graphics. Make it into a Lord of the Rings style grand event instead of this rubbish that got released. I'd like to thank my Patreons. I have a Patreon page, Patreon.com/SynthSpacies. If you'd like to become a patron for my channel, you can just go to the link you see on the page below, and there are $1 and $5 per month options. I'll let you guys have a look at that and decide what you're feeling fine with in joining up if you want to help out the channel. I'll be honest, straight up, what I'm putting that money towards is a arcade machine back there. The bed that you can see behind me is going very soon. I found someone that will be taking on the bed, and that will clear that bed out of the room and make me allow space for that arcade machine. Oh my god, my English is as bad as this game, and you dead. Don't forget to like and subscribe for all my videos if you can. I've got some good stuff. If you're new to the channel, there are some really good videos in amongst there, if I don't mind saying so myself. Until then, my name has been Brian, and I've been gaming since Spacies. Thanks guys.